Everyone, men and women, how are you? My name is Pebble, and maybe it seems like I've got something to say right now, but I really just want to say hi. Today, my friends, it is no real introduction because we're playing poker, which means we gotta get into the game as soon as it's ready, and therefore I don't really have time for an introduction and a whole thing, but I will say this. Welcome to the stream. My name is Pebble, as I've said, and today's game is HD Poker. We will put a good quality game in today. This may not be the longest stream, but it will be action-packed as far as this game goes. This game is called HD Poker, and it's a Texas Hold'em game. It is a free game, so I want people to know that it's a cool game, and the reason I even mention the price or whatever is just for you conveniently, because we're all here. I feel like I'm an extension of the gaming community, I feel like people can, who are you? Are you some kind of pro? No, but I'm a guy that plays a lot of games. So in a way, I'm pro games, but I'm not a professional. And who really is a professional game player? I mean, let's be honest. There's no such thing. Unless you're getting sponsored, I guess that's a professional thing. But anyway, I love games, and sometimes it's good just to hear people who play a lot of games. It's like anything. You take advice from people that do the same stuff you do, right? So, but this game is a great game. I recommend it highly, and we are into the game. Now, here's the deal. That's a good hand, by the way. Good starting hand. We want to go to our camera because I feel like we're definitely going to be... Oh, we're in a good place, actually. Yeah, I like that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, no, I'm actually okay with my face being there. I think my face is a little bit... Here, let me move it down a little bit. Oh, no, that's actually good because in the... Yeah. Hold on, let me check this out. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah. There. Look at that. 8392. I'm going to stop playing around with my face for a minute. That should be a good place for my face. We need to move it up. I just don't want to block anything. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a huge hand, but since we're still in the early phases, I'm just going to bet 18. I think I have this hand, unless they have a flush. I don't think they do. If they do, I lose. So I'm going to make one more big bet. This is a big bet. If they didn't make their flush, they're not going to call. They didn't make their flush. I don't know why they called there, actually. I guess they thought, hey, I've got a king. That was a tough one. Nice try. So that's a good first hand for us, my friends. Very good first hand. That was fantastic. So what I try to do is I try to make sure my face isn't blocking, but I think we're in good shape. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. I think we're doing good, though. Okay. All right. Hold on to your money while it lasts. He says, hold on to your money while it lasts. He's pissed. He also picked an aggressive character. I don't know what the story is on this character. Oh, it's a villain, that's why. Oh, ooh, I'm scared. All right, we're going to go ahead and fold that because we didn't really have much of a hand there. And then we'll just go ahead and show this 10. Sometimes you trick people by showing them show them a card that has nothing to do with the hand, and they start to think what's this guy fucking doing? He had nothing in his hand, even though you had an important card or an ace or something. Anyway, right now we're in great shape in the game. We just really upset this Krisnick guy, and we're in great shape. And today is a great day for me because I still have work. I don't know if anybody is familiar with me, but I'm a guy that streams, but I have a real job. I'm actually a security guard by trade. I do other stuff. I've done other stuff, but this is what I like to do now. And there's a 2 on the board. That gives us a pair, but it's not a big hand there. So 7.8 is a big bet for me if I was to bet. I'm going to risk it because me and this guy have a good history here. Let's see what he bets here. He bets big there. I'm going to go ahead now. I basically gave him 7 million. So let's not create an enemy with that guy, by the way. Let's just... Right. You don't want to poke the bear, as they say. Poke the bear? Poker? Huh? All right, Queen, King, Jack. I have the King, obviously the best card there. And I think in this case we just want to check it in. Okay, so he's just betting because no one else bet. I'm thinking probably what this person has is either a Queen or a Jack. That's a big card for us, and there's no real threat here except possibly diamonds. So we're going to go ahead and let these people bet away, because the thought that anyone has a King right now, I really don't think so. And we're going to continue to bet with this person, and then we're going to go heavy. We're going to go heavy. So we're going to go big now. I'm going to go 141 million. Which is close to their entire stack. They might have something, but they might not. I have 3 of a kind, which is more than 2 pair. So if he has 2 pair, I've got him. And again, these people are just not betting smartly, which I'm grateful that I am. And that allows me to play this hand here because I'm doing so good with money. He said, nice try. I'm going to say thanks. And we're in great shape right now. What we're trying to do is win this tournament, obviously. But I feel like top 2 and top 3 is what I really go for this, because top 3 gets me my money back for the tournament. It's not real money, by the way. Let's get back to the game. 7, 8, 9, Jack. We're very close here to a straight. There's also a potential flush with diamonds on the board. Which we don't have. So that's something we want to be very careful of. Like, this person's betting 4 million. These people could have a potential flush. And so that's something that's always going to be throughout this hand now. Is going to be something to be concerned with for me. These 2 players are going to keep betting. I would not doubt that. Maybe to protect... So there's a flush. Somebody probably has it. I have nothing at this point, and it does me no good to even be in this hand, so I'm just going to fold. And I think I was pretty much right that they were both kind of going for the flush draw. I would have lost that hand anyway. And yeah, we're doing fantastic. So my life is going well. I have a job today in a couple hours here. I'm going to head to work. It's not very many hours, but the important thing is I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm still in my field. I'm doing what I want to do in my field, which is security guard, and that's keeping me sharp. It's keeping me being a guard. I'm still a guard, even though it's only a few hours, but still keeps you sharp. And it keeps you in the game. And speaking of in the game, I'm going to call that because that's why you say, and something like that can happen. And I'm also looking at a straight possibly here. 2, 3, 4. There's a 4. That helps me. I have 2 pair. I probably have this hand. I'm going to go ahead and bet 20 mil. And I'm just going to show that I had a 4, even though I had 8 and a 4. And we're playing really strong. We're not being too dominant. We're not coming over the top, betting all in, trying to scare people away. We're playing with just a level head here. So level that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold that hand, which is not bad. Jack 4 is not bad, but it's only Jack 4. So Slow Joe has 4-2. Ace 4 is definitely probably going to win this one. Oh, the 2 hat. Oh, nice, Slow Joe. Nice. Slow Joe. Nice. Noise. Noise. So here we go. Jack 4 again. It's kind of funny when you get dealt the same hand twice. That's interesting. I take that as a sign. I'm going to go ahead, since I have the money, I'm going to play this hand. Normally I would not play Jack 4. But if you think about it, the last hand, I think... Let's take a look at that last hand real quick while we're playing this hand, which is a great part of this game. You can do that. Oh, I wouldn't have matched the 4 on the board. Okay, it was 2s. Okay, very good. Jack 4. There's my Jack. And that's a good sign. I don't feel really confident with the queens on the board. Somebody could just be slow playing this, so I'm just going to check it along. And there could be a potential straight with 10 king. Somebody could have 10 king. I doubt it, but it's possible. So I'm in a position here where I should bet something. There you go. That guy's betting 6 million. That's not a very confident bet. So I'm going to bet 30 million, which is a lot, but I have the money to lose. And I'm just on a good roll. I'm getting good cards. I'm making good reads. And so I deserve that hand, you know? Playing very well. And betting the right amount, you know? Because I could have bet too much. I could have bet too much right there. I could have been like, all in. You don't know. You don't know if this guy, maybe, you know? And then if you win that hand and you go all in, people do kind of read that as like, this guy's an all-in guy. They get a little scared to play with you. So you want to give people enough comfort to make those bets. Don't bet too high all the time. 8, 9. We're looking for a 10 to pop up here. We're basically a 1-card pony here. We just need 1 card. A 1-card pony. Pony. How do you say pony? Pony? Do you say pony or pony? Pony. Pony. And there it is, my friends. Pwned. That's another thing people used to say. People used to say pwned. Why did people say pwned? What does that mean? Now, I probably have the best hand, so therefore, I'm going to go, and I don't want to scare this guy away too much, but I'm going to bet 30 mil. I'm willing to bet I have the best hand here. Somebody could have a flush. I'm not saying they don't, but most likely they don't. And I'm not going to show them all my cards. I'm going to show them 1 card. Let people think, oh, he's lying. He's just using his money to scare us away. I want them to think that. Really, I've had great cards this entire time. And another decent flop. Not good enough where I want to play it, however. I think that person... And let them have that, you know? That's a good chunk for them. That's a good chunk of money for them. Just because we have money doesn't mean we want to chase every hand. We want to still play smart and tight. We want to play relatively tight. A little bit loose, but relatively tight. So this guy's betting 24 million, which is double. And I like my hand. I'm going to bet, along with this person. Slow Joe's considering it. Slow Joe's in a position where he either goes all in or or folds. That's how I see it, you know. That's how I saw that one. Kush Carnival makes another bet. So obviously they're doing really well. They have something that they're happy about, and I'm not going to play around with it. I think that they have what they say they have. I'm going to show my hand, my whole hand, and let them know that, hey, I had something, but I respect what you're doing here, and I'm believing you that you had something. I'm going to fold this one. So old Van Pebble here is working today. We're going to be working, leaving here in an hour or two. And I love security. I love what I do. And I just don't want to go back to what I was doing, which was really a little bit menial for me, like kitchen stuff. The world of I wish I could say I was a cook all the time. I find myself doing a lot of dishwashing stuff, and I felt like I can't do this anymore. I'm too old for this. I don't like the way people are in a kitchen, the way people treat each other. There's a lot of like weird competitiveness in a kitchen, and there's a weird hierarchy in a kitchen too. So if you're a dishwasher, there's nothing wrong with being a dishwasher, by the way. It's honest work, and not everybody's good at it. And sometimes you just want to push and be a hard worker. But the problem is, you go to these jobs, I've learned that, like, especially if you just do it like part-time, you get pushed around by like everybody. The waiters, the servers, the host, the fucking host, which is a nothing job. Sorry, but it's for like people that are handsome and good looking. They're like, I'll just be a host. I'll just walk people to their tables. You know, they're not even a waiter. Like a host in a restaurant is like somebody that wishes they were a waiter. By the way, that was a very interesting hand. We just lost a player. Let's take a look at that hand. Nope, I don't apologize because this is my stream. I don't apologize for talking over that. But let's take a look at it. I mean, there was a lot of people got hurt on that one. All right. And as a result of that hand, this is a good hand we have over here. As a result of that hand, we had someone leave the table, and now Mac Daddy's down to 12.83, which is great. Whittle it down, man. Whittle it down. 665. Got Queen 10. This guy's betting big, uncharacteristically. I don't like it. I believe him. I think he has something. And Kush Carnival is to my left, and Kush Carnival, it's good to note, has 387 million. So he's right in line with me. They're right in line with me money wise, and so that's what we want to do, is just stay at the top, try to get at least top 3. I'm looking for top 2, but I'm not worried about anything right now. We're doing great. We just keep playing our game the way we're playing it. No need to take unnecessary risks. And one of the great things about this game, which is a little bit of a cheat code, I have to say, is that it does tell you the value of your hand. Now, you can take that off. I think there's a way to I'm pretty sure there's a way to take that off so you can play what some people would consider more honest poker. This is basically like a solver, is what they call it. Kind of tells you like your percentage in a way. It's not that detailed. It just kind of says like you have a strong hand, dude. No strong hand. But that is some would say, that's cheating. And yeah, it is. And it's a game, number one. All right. Number two, it's a fucking not real money. So if this is real money, obviously you're not allowed to cheat. So Jack 2, we fold. And what we don't want to, we want to see somebody start betting big and let this game kind of get going a little bit. The 3 people on my left are kind of sitting and not really doing much. That's why this is a big hand actually right here. Because as these are 2 players where Kush Carnival's just about to go to the big baller mode, and Emerald is trying to get where we are. So I'm kind of rooting for Emerald, to be honest with you. And unfortunately, Emerald just doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and they get ousted, which is... And we'll congratulate Kush. Now, Kush is the new high guy at the table, and so I am going to play this one because I've got a king in my hand, which I like a lot. King 7's good. It's a great start. I love it. So no fours, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. And we've okay, all right. They got lucky on that one. It's the overall hand. Not who out of me and him has the best hand, but what's the overall best hand on the table. And what was in the middle was the highest hand, so we both won. We split that pot. Not everybody knows this. Listen, not everybody watching knows this stuff. So there we go. One pair. Boom. All right. So now we're getting down to it. The final four. You can sort of feel the momentum, like something was about to push a little bit. Now this is kind of a good hand. This is an interesting hand here. So we have a flush draw, but not a very big flush. And we don't have the flush. There is a potential straight on the table, 5, 6, 7. Probably nothing. I'm going to go ahead and bet 32 million, which is a big bet, kind of. But I like my chances. I didn't think that they had anything, and I'm going to show my 4. Just going to show my 4. I don't want to give away what I really had. And, yeah. Ace 2, I'm going to stay. This could be a big hand. Kush Carnival is the big high roller at the table, and they could push their money, throw their money around right now, but they're not doing it. So they're being careful, which I appreciate. Now they're throwing their money around. I'm going to follow them through on this one. I didn't hit what I was trying to hit, and so I'm just going to chill. Depending on what they do now, it's a big bet. I don't think they have anything. And I was wrong. They had a 3. So a little chunk, they took a chunk out of us there, but I'm not worried or concerned about that because we could get it all back right now. This is 2 jacks. This is a great hand. And again, we're just trying to get top 3 anyway. Oh, that's a big... This would be a really big hand to win. I'm going to go all in on this one. I'm going all in, my friends. Top of the world, Ma. And here we go. You don't play, you don't get paid. We're going all in with this. We're taking big risks here. But I feel like somebody has to pay a lot of money to see this. That was a great play by us. And it looks like we've got it so far. We got it easy. No aces, no aces, no aces. And just like that, we get rid of a player at the table, and we make ourselves right on par with... Now, the antes are huge right now. The antes are huge. Wagny Ho goes all in. I'm going to fold this one. And let's see what happens. We're getting down to it, my friends. Ace 7, Ace 10. There's the 10s. I mean, there's nothing they can do at this point, I don't think. And so now, wow, quads. Wow, quads. And now what we've done is we've made it to the top 2, which guarantees money. We're going to get some nice money on this. Again, it's not real money. I want to win this game, and I'm in a position now. Let's do this. He goes all in. I have King 9. I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to wait. Could I have won right there? Absolutely, 100%. King nine's a very good hand, but take it easy. Unless he starts going crazy and going all in every hand, which he could do. Some people do that, but I'm a smart player, and I know you want to wait. You want to relax. You know, you still, at this point, we still have enough money that we can get back into the game. We're not fucked at this point. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get concerned because the antes are high. The antes are very high. So you want to be concerned, but you don't want to lose your mind. And you want to make smart plays. And it's just two people. So he goes all in. I'm going to fold this one as well. I'm going to play this smart. I'm going to try to play this smart. I want to win this game, so I'm going to try to play this smart. I probably should have played that hand. And he's pushing me. Now he's pushing me around a little bit. But I'm going to let him take that one as well. Yeah, and that was a good hand. He probably would have got me on that one too. So at this point, he feels like I'm just going to keep pushing this guy around, and I'm letting him believe that he's got this. Yeah, yep, you got it, man. Just then we're hoping that we get that hand that breaks that. Again, I have to fold. I have nothing really. And now at this point, I'm starting to get a little concerned. If I want to win this, I really need to start doing something. I gotta fold that too because I just don't like that hand. I just don't think it's good. And I think 200 million is my point where I need to like do something. So I'll just. He's probably gonna go all in. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I'll go all in. I really don't. I'll be honest with you. I've lost this game. I mean, it's pretty much out of my hands. I could win this hand though. That would be good if I won this hand. Actually, I need this. Yeah. See, it wasn't really in the cards for me, but that's a great to give myself an applause. And let me show you what we did here. We did a great job. It just was too out of hand for us at that point. Probably should have made some quick calls early, but we paid 200 to play. We got 400 back, 200 million to play, 400 million back, and I can't be mad at that. And I'm not mad at that. And I had a great time. Had a good time. Let's try to get into another tournament. Shall we? We have time for that? It looks like we do. Let's try to get into another tournament. Maybe we'll do an 80 million. Let's see if we can get into it. Anyway, I'm glad to be here. Let's play a little music to wake us up a little bit, get us ready for the next one. Instrumental, copyright free, no more copyrights. The copyright free thing is kind of cool, but it's also like not the best music sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like, but the big streamers have learned. The bigger streamers, we won't name them. We don't want to embarrass them. Or we don't actually, I've learned this, when you stream, you don't have to bring up other streamers unless you're trying to build somebody up. But mostly, like, streamers that are big, they're already big. They don't need you to fucking to call them out. But a lot of streamers have already figured this out. The big ones have. Play copyright-free music. But listen how shitty this music is. It's not even very good. Get rid of that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let me hear. You know what I want? I want a little arcade metal. Here we go. Get me going, man. Let me get some water. So yeah, big day today for me. Get to go to work. And that's the way to look at it. To me, it's like, the way I look at my job and my work life, like, of course, I'm getting to a point where I'm making enough to, like, pay this, pay that, getting enough together. And eventually you're like, fuck, dude, like something's got to break, you know? The levee's got to break. But then I also go, I'm in the pocket right now. I'm in a pocket of like, I've got a little something going and I'm interviewing stuff and there's something that I'm waiting for. I just went to a job fair. So anyway, that's enough work talk, but that's what's going on with us. And depending on whether or not we can get, well, at this point we're close, so let's do it. We're going to play one more tournament, my friends. You know, it usually is like about a half hour per tournament. It usually takes about a half hour. And again, this is the deal. Here's the goals. Texas Hold'em tournament. There's going to be 9 people at the table. Usually for an $80 million tournament, people get pretty wild, so there's a good chance that this game should go a little faster than the last game went. As the money goes up, you'll notice people are a little bit more careful about betting. I find this will probably go a little bit faster. And so hopefully we'll get a nice game in here. I'd like to, if it takes an hour, it takes an hour, as long as it takes. But I do have to leave in an hour, so that is on my mind. But what's on my mind is top 3. Top 3. The third place gets their money back that they put into it. The second place, much like I just did, you get a nice extra chunk. And the first place gets like 300 million. So you put in 80, you get out 300, not bad. All right, let's take the music off. That was just a nice little fill. That's just to get us going. I'm not really a guy that likes to put music on while I play. I don't think I've ever actually like put music on in the background. There's an interesting streaming technique that people do that I've noticed a lot on Twitch, and maybe they do it on Kick too. I only watch IRL stuff on Kick.com. Kick.com is great, by the way. If they want to sponsor me, bro, I love them. No, get that, fold that. It was a good fold. There's an interesting thing that streamers do on Twitch, or maybe I should just say streamers, but I've noticed it on Twitch, and it's that they'll play, I guess it depends on the game that they're playing, but they'll play a game, and then the music will be going the whole time that they're playing. It's a little distracting for me. I don't know. It's just not my style. It's not my style. What I prefer is like you and the streamer and the game. To me, that's like the fun part. You get to spend time with that person, and that's what I want. I want to spend time with you. If you're my streamer, I want to be there with you, like while you're talking directly to me, and yeah. I don't know. That's how I feel. But again, that's how I feel. I look at other streamers and I go, that's good. I'm glad they're doing what they do. Because if we were all doing the same thing, it would be obviously oversaturated. I love 5-3, but there's a lot of money being thrown around. This is what I told you guys. People are throwing money around. Now, could we have won this hand with two diamonds? Yes, we could have. The chances that somebody else has 2 diamonds is very high here. The chances that those diamonds are higher than my diamonds, which is only 3-5, is very high here. It's not good for us. We would have had a flush here. But I have a feeling they had a higher flush. And now look at the room now. Everybody's got a little less money. This guy's got almost nothing. And that was like literally we're like 1 or 2 hands in. Like it's so the tournaments are different, man. They're different. And I, of course, I'm a penguin. I'm a penguin. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not shy about it. My backstory is that, what's my backstory? I have a backstory. Okay, wait. 7, 9. We have 9s. We have the highest card on the table. This is an interesting thing right now. So you bet. When you're the high guy, you bet. You got the best hand. On the table, I don't know what people have in their hand, but on the table, the highest card is a 9. There's no flush draw. I'm going to bet one more time here. 1.8. Nothing really came up. I'm going to check it. I'm going to carefully check it. It depends on what this person does. They checked it too. And nice. So that's really good. So that's a little... You might say, well, it's only a little win. Yeah, but look at the rest of the table. All I need to do is just be a little bit better than everybody else, chip-wise. Because of the way people are playing, it looks like people are going to go all in at the drop of a hat. And this is a great flop for us. This is ace-queen. Now we're going to bet a little bit more ballsy. We're going to bet... well, we'll just bet the pot. Let's bet the pot. We got people still with us. Again, on the table, we've got the best hand. We've got a queen. We've got the highest queen. And I would venture to say we probably still have the best hand. I'm going to bet a little bit greedier and a little bit bigger. Now we're kind of getting to that point now where it's... I don't see a straight on the table. And again, we take another hand. And by the way, we beat the same person. So they must feel like, Jesus Christ, I better learn my lesson. But now is not a time for Bluffy to learn their lesson. Unless they want to come on the bad end of it. I've got ace, king, hearts. Love it. Okay, Mike goes 3. I'm going to go a little bit bigger and say 13 because I definitely have something. Big Dirty Dog stays with me. Mike's got something quite good. Mike might have... Okay, this is what we're going to call this because I would kick myself if I didn't. And me and Mike have the same thing. Hopefully me and Mike win this together. We don't want... Oh, that's bad. Okay, we lost that one. I don't think there's any way to win at this point. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're in like really bad shape. That was really bad for us. Yeah. Yeah, that was bad. So that hurt us a lot, but we're still in this thing. It's still early and we got a great hand here. What we want to do is win money on this one. Let's try to get our money back. Let's get back what we can here. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Since I don't really have much money, my friends, I'm going to go all in on this one. And this might be a quick out, or it could be a double up. So here we go. I think people are going to call this. Yeah. And that's a good flop for us. Not really. We're out. All right. That's tough. That's a tough one. But we'll take it. We'll take it with pride. Yeah, it's okay. It happens. Should we try to play another one? Maybe we'll do another 200. I think I'm thinking of just leaving. I think I'm just going to leave the stream. I feel good. I feel like we played a good little stream there. I'm thinking out loud here. What else could we possibly play? We could throw some... Oh, I know what we could do. All right, that's pretty much the end of the stream. That's pretty much it. If you're watching live, I want to thank you for watching. This is what I call a bonus stream. And what I do is I just take a game that I think is cute or fun or something that I normally wouldn't spend a lot of time playing online or on stream. And I just play a cute little game, and we call it a bonus stream. And we could take that music down because this is not that kind of a game. We're going to play a game called Cats Organized Neatly. And this is where we just chill the fuck out because we got to be at work in a couple hours anyway, right? And this is a fun game where you try to match. You make a puzzle. It's the best game of all time. It's super duper chill. And it's also where you go, it's where people go, what kind of streamer is this guy? I mean, what is he doing? It's like they start second guessing. That's what you want. You want people to go, who is this mystery man? Because then they're thinking like, I don't, that interests people. It's interesting to people. Like, unfortunately, I just look overwhelmingly white, I think. I'm half Italian. And I think I'm half like Dutch, but I look more the white, and it's cool, but it doesn't give a lot of mystery for people. People are like, yeah, it pretty much looks like every other white American. And for the streaming world, and I'm not trying to make a statement here and be like, oh, he's trying to like, oh, he's basically like making fun. I'm not making fun of him. I'm being serious. When I see somebody that has like an interesting race, like they're part Malaysian and part Trinidadian and part Swedish, I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's cool. And you tune into that person. They call themselves Cinnabon. My name is Cinnabon. And you go, who's this Cinnabon person? And they're attractive, and they've got like this big Malaysian nose, and they're like black, but they're white, but they're the green, but they're... And you're like, I swear I'm not making fun of it. And you literally are like, that person's interesting. They're attractive. Like, to me, it's like, I like myself, but like, I don't have any real like hot special look. I wish I was a little bit more of like, we were talking about the host thing earlier. The host thing where you're a host. If you're a host in a restaurant, chances are you're attractive. It's the reason they hired you is because you're good looking and you can invite people to their table. So people like, oh, okay, this hot person. Hi, you guys have a good evening. All right. Hope everything's okay. That's what people are looking for. The word host is really, ironically, what I am as a host right now. I'm hosting a game, right? I'm hosting a stream. But if I was in your restaurant, you probably wouldn't be like, this food's going to be awesome. You might be like, the food will be good probably, but this is not a hot guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure I'm somebody's type. And again, I'm not putting myself down. I'm actually telling you, like, I wish, just making a little bit of a thing, just making a fucking, I'm just talking. It doesn't matter. But it would be fun for me if I was like, part like fucking, I would actually like to be part, I think, for the gaming community. I wish, first of all, you want to be American. You want to have a little... English seems to be an important language to speak. And if you're kind of talking like this, sometimes people can't understand what you're saying. So it's good to have an accent, but the problem is they can't understand you. So if I was another mix, I'd want to be American, but then... So I'm talking like I talk now. Hey, he's an American guy. How you doing? What the fuck? What's up, y'all? Y'all's is watching. Yeah, these Americans, we always get into that stupid, we gotta be cool homeboys thing. But if I talk like that, and I was like half Irish and half Korean, now you fucking got me. That's an attractive combination. Half Irish, to me, like... By the way, we're doing good here. We're getting there. I just feel like we're not quite meeting the requirements of the... I like a lot of our choices. It's just not right. You see that? Meow. Yeah, that's interesting. The thing is, like, not to put down Italians, but it's not, unless it's like black Italian, I don't really see that much, like, I don't know about the attractiveness level. It's not that interesting. It's like sometimes it's scary. You know what I mean? Italian. No, I could say that I feel like because I'm half Italian. My last name is Polvino. For God's sakes. By the way, this is a bonus stream. This is what the bonus streams are like. We do a little talking. Sometimes we get really into the game. We don't talk a lot. Just depends on how we feel. I'm chilling. I'm loosening up because I'm going to be going to work soon. So I definitely don't want to play anything that's going to make me hyper. I want to chill. I want to be chill. Chill, bro. I don't know why, but that feels like a really good combination. What we just did there. And maybe something like this, perhaps. It's okay. It's okay. I talk to the game sometimes. Don't worry. This game's a good game, man, for so many reasons. It's also incredibly, like... It's very chill. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's what are we gonna do? This guy needs like to fill a 2-zone thing. He could even do something like this. It's gonna get tricky soon though. Yeah, he's a tricky one, that guy. He's tricky, that's why, like, this is kind of like a nice spot for him, it feels like. And then, like, this would be a good spot for them. Maybe we could try to build from the outside to the in. That's kind of what we're doing. Ooh, that's interesting. This is 2, right? This guy fills up 2 spots. I mean, we're not completely crazy here to do that. That is not... It's not bad. But it's still not right. What's the problem here? It's because of that. Okay. Cats always put their butt in your face, don't they? Why do they have to put their butt in your face? Why do they do that? It's interesting. We're building it. Again, build from the outside if you can. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're leaving us with this kind of pattern, which I don't like. I'm trying to avoid that pattern if I can help it. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Love it. Keep down, you guys. One thing I was very cautious of when I started streaming, I like to talk about streaming when I'm streaming because it makes sense to do that. It's like if you're like building a house, you would probably want to talk about building a house. It always annoys me, by the way, on a side note, when you work with someone and they talk about everything but work and the work sucks. So it makes sense that if you're wondering why does he always talk about streaming, because that's what I'm literally doing right now. I'm literally streaming right now. I'm literally doing that. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, and we're talking about it. Sometimes that'll happen. All right, we're trying to really play this now. It's okay. Whatever point that I was making, it'll come back to me. It's fine. Look at that. I mean, that's not bad, right? Oh my gosh, are we close to this, man? We are getting there. I'm telling you, that's... So it's like a reversal. That's really interesting. We are so close. So okay, so what if we do the... Let's move these pieces here. It's okay, move those pieces. What was our situation like? Okay. Gosh, we were so close. So maybe we can build around these guys. We could do something here. If that's how close we were, it's got to be... It feels like we've got to be there soon. Oh. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's why I was saying, like... It doesn't have to be this guy, though. It could be... It could be this guy. It could be this guy. It could be that guy. I feel like this is enough, because this guy here is very difficult to get in there. This guy with the W on his chest. A little handsome. You're a handsome one. You know you are. Thank God we have a cat that lives in my house. It's the greatest thing ever. I'm a big cat fan. I'm a big pet guy. But I love cats. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like if... Alright, that's gonna be a problem. Let's see what we've got here. What have we got? And this game has gotten, like, definitely harder. Oh, look how close, man. Again, just a piece or two off, but we're definitely doing really well here. Da-da. I just blew air into the mic. Boom, boom, boom. The music's good. The music's very good. There was a game that I was going to get recently. It's called Unrooted. I recommend it to anybody. I'm not a keyboard player, and it looked like it was like a keyboard game. And I just bring it up because I'm always looking for interesting new games. But if I'm gonna have to keyboard warrior the game, and it looks like a really hard game, I might be out. Like I can't do the keyboard thing necessarily. One of the things I've learned in life is that I have limitations. Like I could do a lot of things, but like there's some things that limit me from wanting to get involved. And one of those things is it's gotta almost be a joystick game for me. If it's, I can do the mouse thing in a game like this, of course, you know. But if we're talking about dexterity and movement and like the player moving on the board and like shooting and like I gotta have a joystick. I've got to. Oh, it feels like we're just so close here. I want you to know we're getting better, man. We're getting better. We're getting better. We're getting better, okay? We're getting better. We're so close, man. Oh my goodness. We're close. You can't replace that with that, though. You gotta go... Hold on, wait. But woo, it's getting there. I'm telling you. This fucking guy is a fucking oddball. He's an odd guy, is what he is. Isn't he weird? He's got weirdness. He's a weirdo. So yeah, I like different games. I definitely like the idea. Every game gets you into a different mindset and a different mood and a different play style. But if you, for some reason, and I'm sure I could come up with why pretty easily, but like, oh, this could be a game changer here. Hold on. Basically, this guy needs 3 spaces, so it's got to be something like he's got to take up 3 spaces there. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's just that thing where I know where oh, that's good. So let's see if we got this. Oh, so close. It's very tough, this game. There's something about like mouse and keyboard that I just can't get on board with. Keyboard, I just don't like doing this, and I have to be able to sort of see it. If I've got the game, I like to look at it every now and then. I'm looking at it. I don't mind not looking 100%, but the keyboard is one of those things where it's just there's so many keys. I would prefer to just keep it gamepad, and a lot of games now are gamepad games. It's one of the reasons why I'm kind of glad I never got into Call of Duty, because it's kind of an overhyped game anyway, but like there's people that play it on keyboard and I don't know how they do that. Okay, this is a really shitty corner. Who's like perfect for this corner here? Because it's a fucked corner right here. It's not a good corner. I'm taking everything apart. I haven't forgotten. It's in my brain where everything has been going lately. But this corner is fucked. It's not a good corner. I feel like that would eliminate the need for a corner. If we can get rid of the corners, would be a nice way to do it. If we could somehow figure out like like that's a corner, you know? Then you go, that would be a corner. Even really, that's a corner. Can you work with that? He was like, no, you can't. That's not gonna work either. That would do it too. That would do the corner. Yeah, there's something about a joystick that I really, I don't know, even when I was younger, it was always like, when I was introduced to computers, it always felt weird playing games on the keyboard. Unless it was like Oregon Trail or something like that, where a lot of people will know what I'm talking about when I say Oregon Trail, because it was a game you could play in school. Because it was like a game that I remember playing it, but only like in those special, like those, not special classes, but like we had, when it seemed like when you reached a certain grade in school, they would give you like an extra class, and it was just like a cool class that you could pick. People could pick this, and it was like a regular period, and you could just do like cool stuff and like fly fishing, shit like that. I think it was the later years of high school where they were being a little cooler, and they were trying to, I think what they were trying to do is like show you that life didn't have to be as shitty as high school. The idea was like, if you go to college, you could take classes that are a little bit more catered to fun. I think that's what they were trying to teach us in high school for those classes. And one of those classes I remember was like, you could play Oregon Trail. And I remember that game was like, it was like, hey, this is a video game, but it's not, you know? Because technically it's like teaching you something. All right, we're not really getting very far here, but look, that's where I keep getting stuck here. Let's really try. Really, really try. Okay, what can we do? This. That's interesting. I like that. This is such a weird piece. It really is weird. This corner is fucking me up too. Everything's kind of fucking me up here. This is hard. Okay. The pieces that make sense in this spot is really this piece, because it's such an odd piece. And then this guy kind of makes sense because it's... These guys are both kind of oddballs. He kind of makes it difficult. That seems to be a little bit more... I mean, this build right here makes a little bit of sense. Right? We gotta see if we can make these pieces work here. What I really want to do is I want to beat this puzzle before I leave. I could easily just end the stream at any time, but I don't want to do that. I always have done this. I've always wanted to feel like I've accomplished something before I leave the stream. I never want to feel like I'm just leaving it half-baked. Let's see. It's weird, but that kind of works right there. But this won't work, actually. It's too... So this guy... deal with this guy is he's just so weirdly long. Like, look how long he is. He's just a long, long, long guy. Yes, you're a long guy. You do. You winking at me? You winked at me. Look, he's winking. Excuse me. All right. What if I can somehow bring these guys down? And then... something like that, where it's like, okay, you do this, but that won't work. You do this, but that won't work. You could do this, but then you're not. Anyway. Well, the thing is, you're always getting closer. Usually. I mean, sometimes you're just wasting your time. But I'm usually pretty good at feeling my way through these things. I mean, I'm good. I'm good at these kind of games, but this one is tough. This one admittedly is a tough one. I mean, you can't get mad at that. That's pretty fucking close. And I guess we'll just leave it at that, since we're not making it happen here. You can see what we need to do. Sometimes you look at the spaces and you go, how could I squeeze those spaces together? I mean, this is technically the right space if you look at it. You know what I mean? You just move things around so that you can get that space better. But I don't know how you could do it. In other words, what if you were to do this? Right? Now what? Now what do you do? Got it. See, it's very difficult to... It's such an odd... This thing is so odd. This area here is so weird. Yeah, this thing just doesn't Okay. That's why these games are addicting, because they're like, just a little bit longer. It's like it's a very junky way of like, I do have addiction genes in I'm not one of those overshare guys, so I'm not trying to do that. But I do have the genes. I think there's got to be a link between people that play video games and like addiction. Maybe I'm saying something so fucking obvious that people are rolling their eyes right now, but it never really struck me as like a factor. But I absolutely think that there's something related to video games, like addiction, 100,000%. Maybe I'm just dreaming on video. I feel like these fits, they just make so much sense. I feel like we could make it work somehow. So let's see if we can make it work. Boom, boom, ba, bum, bang, bang. Skibby dibby doo. Alright. Of course, this guy would make sense to go there. The problem is it's just such an odd fit. Yeah. Oh, we're so close. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you fucking do it. Holy shit. Oh my god. I didn't think I was ever gonna get that one. Boy, I needed that one. Bro, I needed that one so bad. Alright, that's it. Let's get out of here. We gotta go. We gotta go. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, what you have witnessed is a bonus stream. We don't do bonus streams all the time. It's a special thing. That's going to do it for this stream. I'd like to thank everybody for being here. If you're still here, this is the part where I talk about my YouTube and all my stuff. I try to do it concisely, but at the same time, send the message home. And I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to tell you basically, this should send the message, and I'm going to do it right now, home quickly. I'm a streamer, and I like doing what I do. And I'm going to do it whether you watch or not. So maybe I shouldn't say that. But I'm just going to keep getting better. You're going to see more bonus streams. Actually, this music you need to kind of... You're going to see more bonus streams. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to check out my stuff? How about this? Here's my Twitter. Wow! 154 followers. That's not a lot. But you can help get more. Donate money to me by donating. This is working, actually. Donate to my PayPal. Thomas Palvino at PayPal. You want to send me money? I'll use it for cheeseburgers. Another thing you can do is go to my YouTube. My YouTube channel is at Van Pebble. Van Pebble has 23 subscribers. That's not a lot. But you can help us have more subscribers by subscribing. And I always put videos up. I put videos up all the time. 154 videos? Are you kidding me? There's about to be 155, brother. Suddenly I'm Hulk Hogan. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we do it. We try to switch it up. That was a quick way to do it. But what I'm really trying to say is, my name is Van Pebble, and I really appreciate you joining the stream today. Thanks, guys. That's going to do it for the stream. I hope you had a good time. I sure did. If you're still here, again, most people would have left by now, but I really appreciate it. And we're going to get the hell out of here. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you next time. We'll be streaming again soon. Peace!